Good morning, all. This is Marlon, J.A. China Boy on YouTube. And I want to introduce Miss Liz Sionen. She was my boss, and we maintain friends still over the years. So, Miss Liz, can you just introduce yourself for me, please?
Hi, so my name is Liz Suhonen, and I live in Wappingers Falls, New York, which is a quaint little village in Dutchess County. Um, my son, I met Marlon because my son, Marcus, had autism, and I was looking for someone to help me, help him out to do things. They call it ComHab work. And I wasn't very successful finding people until I came across Marlon. He's just an exceptionally nice guy and understood Marcus, and they just kind of gravitated towards each other and became nice friends, and they had a good relationship.
Yes, we did.
Unfortunately, my son was suffering from severe depression and OCD, and even though Marlon was helping him out, Marcus decided to take his life because he just was so overwhelmed with life in general. And he had spoken about it before. It wasn't new to us. Years ago, he started speaking about it. He even wanted to do other ways to die. I forget the name of the word, euthanasia or something. Euthanasia, right? So anyways, but while he was alive, I had bought some properties because I had a vision of these properties being in a community for people with disabilities.
Yeah.
And I was so glad that I knew Marlon at the time because he helped me develop this property. We put in a beautiful community garden, grew vegetables.
As you can see from the community garden where we were picking the tomatoes and the things like that, that was a community garden. That was Miss Liz's property.
Yeah, but Marlon engineered the whole thing, and it was really great. And the people in the other house, and Marcus and I, and even the food bank in Wappingers all profited by the delicious tomatoes that came from there.
Yeah.
But anyways, when Marcus has passed now, and I'm still hoping to create this intentional community, which I have advertised on intentionalcommunities.com in case someone's interested. But that's basically where I am right now.
Okay.
Marlon has been a tremendous help for me developing these houses, and he was here for my son when he was alive, which is a wonderful thing.
Thank you, thank you. Let's tell people how old Marcus was.
Marcus was 35 when he passed. He really struggled. People that have children with autism know it's a wide spectrum, and some are nonverbal, and Marcus was high functioning, but he suffered depression, severe depression, which anyone who knows about depression, it can be totally debilitating. And there's a lot of drugs on the market for that, but there's not really a cure for it. You can manage it.
Correct.
But I think so critical to good health is good food, and also where you live. And that's why I was creating this community, because I thought living here in Wappingers Falls, being able to walk to places, being able to take the bus, public transportation, it's a great little village.
Correct.
And for Marcus, he knew people, and he could walk around and say hello to people. And it's still my dream that this place could house people with disabilities, and they could live together in a community.
So anybody out there that is looking and want to maybe do a little investing and so like that, or we might be selling, you're not sure as yet, right? If we're going to be selling or investing.
I'm definitely, I need to sell these properties. I would still like to be part of the community, but I would like to have an investor take over.
Okay.
These properties, and I would still, like to help out, because that would be my dream. Correct. I think this would be a wonderful place for people like Marcus to live.
So anybody who wants a property or anything, you can always leave me a comment to try to reach out to me, and we'll show you. I'll show you some pictures later on, and maybe give you a little tour of the house afterwards. But before we do that, Ms. Liz, we'll go back to Marcus. I remember the day when Marcus had hid in the house and we couldn't find him?
Yes.
So Marcus hid in the house, so we couldn't find him. And that day it was really pouring, and I was driving out there looking for him, and Miss Liz and I were keeping in contact. Where is he? Where is he? He was actually hiding in the house the whole time. And I spoke to Marcus, and we went to the diner, and Marcus told me something, a very big secret, which I had to remember I told you about that. And we were about to take care of that. That was a Friday, and it was on Monday Marcus took his life. So he couldn't manage his dream. He told us that his dream was bothering him, something in his dreams. And we were really going to just start taking care of that. And it was just, Miss Liz, it's okay, Miss Liz. It's okay. It's okay. He's in a better place.
Yeah,
You know, he is. He's in a better place. It's, what is it, 2024, right? Or
2023, yeah.
23. So Marcus left us in 2023, but he's still in our heart. He'll always be in our heart. He was a good guy. The whole community knows Marcus.
Yeah,
It's like that.
they all
They
showed
love
up
him.
for his funeral. It was
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, you know. Explain to them what Marcus loved. What kind of person Marcus was. Explain to
Oh
them.
gosh, he loved music. He
Yeah.
loved music. He taught himself how to be a DJ, and he bought all the equipment to be a DJ, and he actually did DJ at his own birthday party.
We actually had a gig coming up with Marcus. We got the
Yes.
nursing home on 376 in Wappingers, where Marcus would be DJing for a nursing home.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, and he also DJ'd at the Elks Club and at my church, and he was definitely an aspiring DJ, and he loved music. I mean, music speaks to all of us at a different
Correct.
level.
Mhm.
And when he was in his music, boy, he was in his element.
Yeah.
And he wanted to share that joy
Correct.
with other people by doing volunteer work. And with
yeah,
Marlon, they were
yeah.
going to go to nursing homes
and do
and DJ for
correct.
people. And,
Yeah.
it's just such a wonderful thing.
And he was a good dresser. He
Oh,
loved to dress.
He had excellent clothes. I
Yes,
mean, Woodbury
yes.
Commons was his best friend
Right.
and Mom's pocketbook. Yeah. But no, he had beautiful
Yes,
clothes. He
yes,
really did.
yes.
And he enjoyed clothes. He enjoyed dancing. He enjoyed music. Oh, he loved traveling. Oh, he loved to
yes.
travel. He traveled. His father lives in Finland, and every year he traveled to Finland, and he'd use his Finnair points and boost himself up to business class. And he had his little furry stuffed animals with him. And, he was quite a character. He had a lot of joy in his life when he was feeling okay. And that's
Correct.
why where you live is so
Important.
important.
And the people you have amongst you.
Yes.
Right, very important. You have to have good friends, people who cares, and so like that. Yes, and Miss Liz, thank you very much, because I noticed there you donated Marcus stuff. And that's what he would want, and I thank you very much.
Yeah, I've donated a lot of his stuff, his clothes, his DJ equipment.
I got his wallet, and that's what I still have today.
And a couple pairs of
And
shoes,
right?
very fancy
Correct.
shoes.
Oh my God! And he didn't shop cheap.
No.
He's very expensive, guys. Yeah, very expensive.
Yeah, but he enjoyed dressing well,
Yes,
and
yes.
and it was a privilege for him to meet people, because he wanted to share himself with others. He also wanted to share his issues and issues of people with disabilities, because a lot of people don't understand what it's like to live
Correct.
in
correct.
his shoes.
Correct.
So
Marcus well spoken. He couldn't come out and say things right away that's bothering him, but if something he loves, he will be talking. He's well spoken
he
that way.
confided in Marlon, because there are
Correct.
people on this planet they're easy to confide in, and
Right.
Marlon is one
Yeah,
of them.
thank you. Do you remember the tragedy? I can't say that word.
Tragedy.
What I use against Marcus? Tell him. Do you remember what I said to you? Tell Marcus, I do not work for you. I was looking for a best friend.
Oh yes, right. I remember that.
Right.
Yeah, that's
So,
a beautiful thing.
Correct. I was his best friend. He doesn't know I was working for him. So I was his
Yeah.
best friend. So I remember that same day, I said to Marcus, I was having some problems home, and I just didn't know who to talk to. And he said to me, well, I'm supposed to be your best friend, so you could talk to me. So I turned it
Yeah.
around. I says, well, why didn't you call me, that same day? So I changed it around on him. And that's when we open up and we say, let's go get something to eat
Yeah,
at the
they
diner.
made that connection.
Correct.
That physical mental connection
Yes.
that's so imperative to good mental health.
Yes.
People
yes.
don't understand. We're all on our phones and computers, and we're not helping our mental health. We
Yes.
need to help our mental health by being with people and
Correct.
helping people and
Yes.
finding causes to create something.
Yes.
Community.
That's what I'm trying to reach out to a lot of people, Miss Liz, because I just, even in the correctional office, like the jails and things like that, people are always thinking, oh, they're just bad people. No, sometimes they do have mental problems and we're not seeing that. We have to get
Yeah.
into their heads. You understand? Like Marcus, I mean, people would have throw them away, they didn't care or whatever like that. You got to meet them. You really got to let them talk. It takes them a little time to get out, to speak out actually.
Mm-hmm.
If you notice, it took Marcus a little time to open up.
He had a lot of fear.
Correct.
Yeah, we all have a lot of fear,
Correct.
actually. I think we live in a fear-based society and we have a lot of fear, and that's why this contact with other people and showing that you care and showing that you understand, that's what's going to bring us together again.
So Miss Liz is a wonderful woman, I couldn't ask for a better friend than you, Miss Liz, and meeting you. It was so nice.
Thank you, Marlon.
And people, I want to say, she does volunteer. She does a whole lot here in the community, a whole lot here for Wappinger Falls, New York, right? She has a big heart, always helping people. So Miss Liz, tell us a little bit of places maybe you volunteer and do here.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, there's Meals on Wheels. That's a very popular thing here in Wappingers. Marcus was also very active with it, and you deliver meals to senior citizens. So that's a really great thing to do. And then I'm also active in my church, in the Lutheran church. I like to do things there. My girlfriend and I, we take care of the coffee service. Once again, creating community, having a cup of coffee and some biscuits and being together before service. And then I'm also involved in AA. I've been in AA now for 14 years. And that's also, in a way, a volunteer thing. You show up even when you don't want to show up because something you might say that day in the meeting might help somebody else.
Correct.
It's a give and take. AA is a beautiful thing. And then there's also the clubhouse in Poughkeepsie, and that is also a place that helps people with mental challenges. I do some volunteer work there as well.
And I want everybody to know, when I came to Miss Liz and I told her that we're doing some barrels to St. Vincent and stuff like that, Miss Liz right away jumped up. She donated some money that we bought some of those food. So Miss Liz did help out, with some food as well. And she was there for Jamaica as well, to let you all know, right? So it doesn't matter where you're from. If we can help someone, please, people, let's help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're going to make a short video. This is a short one, but we're going to give you a little tour of the house, and then I'll do some still pictures of Marcus that you can see who Marcus, what Marcus looked like, and we'll show them a little run. But we'll have a second interview. All right. So we'll say goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Be well.
Thank you very much, Miss Liz.
Okay. So, anyways, this is the entrance from the back. We go into the house here. This is a very old house. It was built in the early 1900s. So this is kind of a galley kitchen here. I had the whole place redone so that it could accommodate people with disabilities. 3 different people would have enough room to cook and prepare their food. And there's a bathroom over there too, extra shower. Then we come into the dining room. The dining room was where the people would eat. I was hoping for 3 gentlemen would be able to sit here and also their friends, and they would be able to have their meals together here. Having meals together is very important.
Correct. So that's what we were planning to do and started when Marcus was here. I would come in and try to teach him how to cook. And, we'll get more people in like Marcus, and we'll live as a family here and teach, just teaching them how to survive. Because if anything happened to us, they needed to learn how to survive.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely my intention to have this house. So when I'm no longer here, he would have other people that he could be with, and they could have the skills to manage.
Correct.
Living together. Here's the living room. So just an area where they could be together, play games, watch television.
Okay.
This goes to the front of the house here where we go to the main street. So this village is great because you can walk to everything. You can walk to the library, the park, the bus stop. It's just very convenient. This location is very, very convenient. Okay, and then we go up the stairs. Okay, so let's go up the stairs here. All righty, do a little cardiovascular exercise. All right, then we're upstairs. This is where the 3 bedrooms are. So we have 1 bedroom here. This was going to be my son's bedroom. Nice and sunny. And then we go into, this is kind of a funky design. These old houses are interesting, but it's like the pre-room to the other bedroom. So someone, also this could be like community space here where people could sit, chat. Then there's this little bedroom in here. Big old windows. You got to hand it to these old houses. High ceilings and big old windows. Actually, they're all brand new windows. Marlon helped me replace the windows.
There were what? I think 17 windows we just replaced. Yeah.
Yeah. And then here's another little ante room before another bedroom in here. So this is the 3rd bedroom here.
Correct. Let me show them how big the backyard is.
Oh, yeah,
here.
it's a
And
nice
the
big backyard.
Beautiful view.
Which is actually subdividable. So I was hoping an investor would buy this little property here and put another house, and there would be 3 houses for the community.
Correct.
And they could share the garages and the community garden. All right, and then down the hallway, get to the bathroom on the 2nd floor. This is also like a little changing station here, and then we have
another full bathroom. So there's
full bathroom in here.
Correct, 2 full bathroom in the house. And then we had upstairs where they could do it as a working space. It looks like a working space. You know?
Yeah, this was going to be Marcus's wardrobe room. They have lots of closets and things, so this was also have been a place for him that he could get away. Because
correct.
If you're on the spectrum, sometimes you just really like to be alone. Well, we all do, don't we, sometimes?
Correct.
So this would have been his boudoir wardrobe.
Yes, it's a beautiful view, as you can see.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd floor.
It's a very nice little It's a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
A very old neighborhood.
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
So that's it.
That's it.
All right. Thank you guys for watching the video. Please share if you like. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much again, Miss Lee. Miss Liz, for this interview.
Oh, well, thank you.
Might have a part 2 if they ask for it. All right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, a little Marcus. There you go.